Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to another episode of Project Eden's Garden. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope y'all are eating well. I hope your 2025 is going great. I hope we're getting on those New Year's resolutions and goals that we wanted to do for this year. So basically, to sum up what happened last episode, wasn't too much. We just kind of investigated the crime scene with Wolfgang and you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. We just investigated what's going on with Wolfgang. I'm really excited to see how this trial plays out. I've heard a lot of things. I'm recording this right after I recorded the investigation, or I guess like re-recorded the investigation because I'm tired of seeing spoilers. I want to be involved in the community. I want to be able to interact with posts, but I can't because they're all spoilers. So yeah, let me not waste any more time. Let's go over real quickly the truth bullets just to remind ourselves of some of the things that we are going to be looking at. Yeah, not too many bullets, thankfully. So hopefully, then this is also like the first trial, so hopefully it shouldn't be anything too crazy. But like I did like have a game over during the prologue, so shit, anything is possible. Yeah, we're gonna keep that on normal. Let's go ahead and get this in session because I'm excited. Hello, my game. Okay, there we go.
Let's get this started, shall we?
We shall. Let me put this on auto because I'm probably not gonna do too much talking while they're talking.
Welcome back to the trial grounds, everyone.
I'm excited to be here.
Like previously, today will be no circus. No mockery woven with stitches and needles. A true, fair, and proper trial will commence. A battle of wits between the blackened and the spotless.
I'm excited.
I have to explain the rules to you again. But even so,
Ew.
you must vote.
Don't be all seductive in my ear, please. I'm scared.
If the blackened receives the majority of votes, only they will be punished, and the rest of you will resume your killing game experience. However, if you vote for the wrong person, then expect no sympathy from your hosts. All spotless students will meet a tragic end, while the blackened will be granted release from this academy. After discussing, we pray for your
I love how
and
like
success.
bipolar he is. It's great. Ooh, this is so high quality. Hello. Oh shit.
Can someone please break this silence?
I don't want to talk about this.
Wolfgang deserves justice, but putting everyone's lives on the line like this is
He's
just
so
cruel.
attractive, bro. I love Desmond.
Oh, crap. Without a lawyer, we're totally screwed.
Yeah.
Whenever I turn my head, I keep expecting to see him at his podium.
Him and his long ass.
Don't cry, Toshiko. He's in a better place now, you hear?
Probably hell, but sure, whatever floats your boat.
Whichever one of you sick bastards did this, whatever it takes, no matter if I have to kick the brains out of every single person here,
Damn.
I'll find you.
She's defending her boyfriend for real. Hold on, I'm about to check and see if my volume's good. Give me 1 second. Okay, I turned it up a little bit, so we should be all good now. If not, fuck it, we ball, I guess. I don't know.
Do you really gotta resort to violence?
Shit, I mean, somebody died. Can't get any more violent
Let's
than
just
that.
Stay calm, okay? Making peace with our situation is, the first step in handling it. How the hell can I stay calm when there's a killer on the loose?
I love her accent. It's great.
That bastard is watching us right now, fully content putting our lives on the line. Is that what you call peace? Being at the mercy of some dickhead silent observer?
Well,
Oh, shit.
nobody knows for sure if the killer is even a silent observer.
Fuck.
Uh-huh.
We're starting off strong already. And having Eloise
If
say that, that's
anything,
crazy.
The killer might try to feign innocence through other means. For instance, pretending to be outspoken about the case.
Ooh, hold on. I love this music. So she's saying,
Are you accusing me of
oh
something?
shit, she was going for Grace?
I mean, what you did during the investigation seems really suspicious.
What did Grace do?
She stood in front of Wolfgang's dorm room and wouldn't let anyone go inside.
I mean, I really don't even think it was that suspicious for real. I
Intentionally or
don't think
not.
it's Grace.
It really hindered our investigation.
I mean, hindered
Because
it,
of
yeah,
Grace,
but I don't
almost
think it was
everyone
anything
who
too
planned
crazy.
To investigate Wolfgang's dorm gave up and went elsewhere. It was only after some of us started protesting that she finally relented. You know, for someone who seems so adamant about finding Wolfgang's killer, it's odd she tried to conceal potential evidence.
I don't even think it was her trying to conceal evidence. I think she was just scared and didn't know what to
I'm
do.
not saying Grace is definitely the killer. I just think we should be cautious.
Oh my
of-
god, if y'all
She
genuinely...
has an alibi, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
Like, if y'all
Grace
think...
couldn't have murdered anyone, because she went to the game tournament.
Plus, if y'all think that she killed
Grace
Wolfgang, oh my
attended the
goodness, y'all need a life. I'm so serious.
Does that rule her out from committing the murder?
I think
Well,
it would.
Yeah. We had to be at the dining hall by 9 a.m.-ish, which was like half an hour before the murder.
Kai is funny to me. He started
Nobody
growing
left
on
the
me after
tournament
he
after it
stopped being like an
started either.
asshole.
Nobody I know of, anyway.
There weren't many of us there. Had someone disappeared, it would have been obvious.
Sean, put your titties away, bro.
Grace is off the hook?
There's kids.
That plot thread resolved itself quicker than I was anticipating.
So Jean, Grace, and Kai attended Cassidy and...
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut Ulysses off. I was just thinking, and I was like, I kind of want to turn the background volume down just a
And
smidge.
me.
and Mark.
Damon and I also attended the tournament.
Have I been calling him Damon? What have I been calling this man?
We can also vouch for Grace.
Guys, let me not have my two favorite characters start arguing like this, bro. 3 of them. Desmond counts.
You guys aren't lying, are you?
Oh shit. Oh, I love this, like a random character thing I just saw. Character design I saw. I love how they gave Desmond lighter palms on his hand. I like find small details to fall more and more in love with this game every day, I promise. Lying about Grace?
What the heck? Are you seriously doubting 8 testimonies?
If the 8 of you were really together when Wolfgang was discovered, then Kai, doesn't that contradict what you said before the investigation?
Oh shit, what did Kai say before the investigation?
You told everyone you and Damon found Wolfgang first. How is that possible if you guys never left the dining hall?
Well, we split up. Desmond, don't fight like this. Come on, we're supposed to be like married lovers or something. Like,
What?
why are you trying to pick a fight with me? Yeah, well, we split off into pairs, so.
I never said I didn't leave the dining hall.
Oh my gosh, bro.
But earlier you told us you were with the other attendees.
Yeah?
That's because us partygoers left the dining hall together.
Mm-hmm. When the blackout struck, the tournament folk joined arms and headed straight downstairs.
Sure did. We have a witness.
I would know. I saw him.
She saw him, so
There
leave me
Was a
alone.
blackout?
You don't remember?
No,
Actually, I don't recall a power outage either.
the outside folks did.
Did an alternate timeline converge with ours?
I don't think so, Cassidy. I just think that the outside people are linked to a different power source. Yeah, people that were outside just had a different experience than we did. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. I wasn't paying attention. I was blackout affected only one of the buildings. Oh, that's cool. That was really
The
cool.
reason not everyone experienced the blackout is because only the building containing our dorms was affected.
This
In
is
fact,
very true.
yes, the courtyard and tree area are connected to separate power sources.
So the tournament attendees were affected, yet they left the dining hall? Why not stay put until the power returns?
Because we didn't think the power.
We were the ones who brought it back. It didn't seem like the power was being restored anytime soon, so we took up the challenge of fixing it ourselves.
And we let Cassidy and Jet fix it, which is crazy.
Boom! We found a spare generator lying in one of the storage closets.
Whoever voice acted Cassidy did a great job. Like, they
She's right.
voice act her perfectly. The amount of energy
a storage room
is
each.
10 out of 10.
Because of the Toaster Trinket map, we know which ones, too. Eva and Grace check storage closet A. Jet and I check storage closet B.
Like I said,
Damon and
the
Kai
voice
check
acting for
storage
Cassidy is
closet
great.
C, and Jean and Mark check storage closet D.
Yeah, I was with Grace. She can confirm being with me too.
You gonna confirm it, Grace? Imagine she's like, actually, no, I wasn't with Eva. Like, oh my gosh, that would be funny.
Yeah, we were together.
She's so pretty.
Oh, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry for what I said earlier.
I don't know how I feel about Eloise, if we're being completely honest, because like she has such a shy girl demeanor, but like she's picking jabs. In her defense though, Grace was coming at her first. But it's like, where is this like all of a sudden random like confidence coming from to jab at her back? I don't know. Something about her I don't like. She's very sweet though, but it's ooh, I don't know. I'm keeping my eye on her. I'm keeping my eye on her. I feel like she's gonna have a moment where she's just gonna snap and go crazy. I see it, but that's just my prediction.
Sorry? You're sorry for accusing me of murder. Sorry doesn't cut it, you conniving two-faced bitch!
Oh shit.
If you really want my mercy, then get on your knees and beg for it!
I love her.
Uncool, dude.
But she just right. I'm keeping an eye on y'all.
Even if you aren't involved in Wolfgang's murder, you must know something about his last known whereabouts.
What makes you think she'd be privy to that?
You see, there's proof Grace spent last night with Wolfgang.
Grace and Loya, man? Talk about an unexpected.
I'm gonna miss them two together. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Like, we're not gonna hear. Like, anytime Grace goes off the wall. Sorry, I said I wasn't gonna do too much talking while they were talking, but I just have a lot to say right off the back. Like, anytime Grace was like losing her shit, we're not gonna hear Wolfgang go, Miss Madison. Like, calm the fuck down. Shit. Oh, they were such a good duo. My feelings are hurt. Whatever.
Also, there was a blue woman's jacket tossed over the mantle of Wolfgang's bed.
I wonder whose it is.
I also saw the equipment and the clothes.
And the teddy bear. It was cute. Kind of want one.
Clothes are understandable, maybe. But why was golfing equipment in the room?
Yo, little history dude. Wolfgang must have spilled the beans with you, right?
Little history dude.
Why would Ulysses know anything?
Because he was keeping note of everybody in their, you know.
One-night stand, you gotta let your roomie know in advance.
If you're gonna have a one-night stand, it's crazy.
Courtesy also says you should watch your mouth around children.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, you are right next to Toshiko, too.
So if I'm getting this right, Ulysses is bunking with Wolfgang?
Well, we only shared a dorm for one night.
So are we still gonna be sharing dorms? After this? I wonder.
Let me provide some context. As you may remember, after Desmond suggested everyone bunk together, the male students were directed to the dining hall. Once there, we played rock, paper, scissors to determine who would partner with who. Jet partnered with Mark, Desmond with Jean, Damon with Kai, and I with Wolfgang. Those were the pairings at the time. However, the following day, Grace and I agreed to
He
swap
looks like
rooms.
somebody I had a class with, so every single time I look at Ulysses, I have to, like, keep my composure.
Reasons.
I don't know. It's just,
Totally not suspicious.
It was a win-win situation. I get Grace out of my hair. She gets me out of hers.
You two were originally bunking together?
Mm. They could have been like the baddest pair ever. Get along, please.
Tic-tac-toe. I wasn't big on my partner being chosen for me. So when the opportunity arose to change that,
They
I took
could
it.
have been like
Thus,
the
I
best
became
of
Winona's
friends,
roommate,
bro.
And Grace became Wolfgang's.
Can confirm. I watched the whole thing play out.
Since the room swap happened the night after we implemented the bunk buddy system, that would mean Grace and Wolfgang have been bunking for about a day and a half. Ugh, gross.
Eva's too funny.
In that case, Desmond was right about those two being together last night. Grace, did Wolfgang act strange at any point?
Ooh.
Like, maybe he said something that stuck out to you, or... Oh, maybe had trouble getting to sleep.
Did he?
No. Nothing weird happened last night. Nothing happened last night.
Okay, I was about to say, didn't you tell me he was bedridden? Like, don't lie. Uh-oh.
The morning of the murder, this morning, Wolfgang told me he felt sick.
Sick?
I love the music.
With a stomachache. It hurt so bad he couldn't get out of bed. I was gonna cancel my plans for today, but he convinced me to attend the tournament. So...
Was he trying to
I left his
distract
room right
her,
after
or
the
is she
morning announcement.
lying?
And yes, I'm talking about the game tournament. The same one Wolfgang acted all hesitant about attending. Newsflash, I changed his mind after breakfast yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a sec. That ain't what you told me this morning.
Shit. Grace!
What did Grace tell you?
That's what I'm saying.
Simply put, she felt like competing. Grace knew I planned to compete as well, so she asked me to be her sparring partner, since you needed one to enter the tournament.
Grace, is that
She
what...
withheld information.
That's what I'm saying. Grace, what's going on?
Aye, that she did. Of course, since I now know Wolfgang's condition at the time, I can't say I blame her. If someone you cared for was in a vulnerable position, would you go around and admit that?
This is also true. This is also true.
No. You would try to protect that person by saying nothing at all.
When you put it that way, man, sounds rough.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's obtuse.
Ooh.
Huh?
What makes you say that?
Say we assume the best of Grace. She withheld information not to trick anyone, but to protect someone she cares about.
Okay.
Then should we make up the glaring contradiction in her testimony?
Ooh. What
What the hell do you mean contradiction?
Wait, hold on. Wait, no. Wait, time out.
If your bunking partner was too ill to make the short trek to the dining hall, how did he walk all the way to the boiler room?
Girl, we don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Good point. If Wolfgang really were bedridden, he would have stayed in his room.
Now that you mention it, to reach the underground floor, wouldn't Wolfgang need to descend, like, 4 flights of stairs?
Okay, guys, let's calm down. Let's not accuse
It's nothing
Grace.
for a healthy person, but for a guy who's supposedly really sick.
Listen, he might not be a
My
bitch.
fault it
Like,
doesn't make sense. It's just what Wolfgang told me.
Yeah. Didn't we decide Grace wasn't the killer anyway?
That's not to say she doesn't know more than she's letting on.
this is also true.
I'm not withholding anything else. Leave me alone.
She definitely is. Leave me alone. Sorry, like I said, I love her accent. Is there more to the story than Grace is telling us? Too many people are letting their emotions cloud their judgment. Need to solve this mystery and set things right. Alright, Grace, I got your back. Oh, wait, fuck. Hold on. Alright, oh, fuck, okay.
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
I've got nothing else to explain.
Mm-hmm.
The last I saw Wolfgang, he was in our dorm room.
He was in your dorm room.
Okay, hear me out. Secret hallways.
Cassidy, get
We
out.
would have found those by now.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
Carried?
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace he was sick.
I wouldn't lie about what he said.
What if Wolfgang used the elevator in the tree?
You're not helping.
There's a major discrepancy in Grace's testimony, but is she necessarily at fault
Why
for that?
don't you tell everyone the truth?
Hold on,
Grace?
wait, please, everybody, come out. Okay, so wait, what are our bullets? Tozu Trink tablet, game tournament time. Toshiko's fit. Wait, fuck. Everybody, calm down. Okay. Oh, they're in alphabetical order. I'm pretty sure. Okay, cool. So the game tournament began at 9 a.m. was attended by 8 people. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. What does the Tozu trinket say? Toshiko's fetch quest. Toshiko left the dorms before 8 a.m. to fetch integrated personal medication for the pharmacy. 8:10. The victim is Wolfgang Akire, the ultimate lawyer. He was discovered in the boiler room on the underground floor. He was kneeling.
Okay, hear me out.
Wait, what does
hallways.
the blood spot say? Hold on. Hello? Okay. Blood spot scattered. No, that just shows that he was down, or somebody was down there.
We would have found those by now.
It's either
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the killer.
I don't think he was.
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace he was sick.
Fuck!
I wouldn't lie about what he said.
What if
I think
Wolfgang used the elevator in the tree?
I think we have to agree with Desmond. How do I slow it down again? I don't remember. Wait, how do I slow down? How do I slow down? How do I slow
Why don't
down?
you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
Oh, shift is to speed up, and then hold cycle bar. Okay.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried by the
He
killer.
was not. I'm scared of him.
That, or Wolfgang.
Fuck! Fuck!
I wouldn't lie about.
So it's
Grace has.
How? If anything,
she wouldn't benefit.
I've got
Okay,
nothing else to
so
explain.
I hate thinking on my own. Okay, so we're thinking about how Grace is being put on the line because she's withholding information about Wolfgang and being sick. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Are we trying to prove that she's wrong? No, we're trying to prove that okay, blood spots. They were also scattered outside the hall. Okay, I don't think it has anything to do with the Tozu tablet. Oh, fuck me. Why do I already have 43 seconds? There's a major discrepancy in Grace's testimony, but is she necessarily at fault for that? It has to be something with Toshiko's thing. How is it not with Desmond? Y'all are pissing me off. So it was... Oh my god, I'm about to die on the first one. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can't even do anything right now.
Why don't you tell everyone the truth, Grace?
So it was... Okay. Where is it at? About him being bedridden? Okay. If it's not that, then something's... There's no way he was carried. What the fuck? I want to solve this on my own. I'm not in the Danganronpa spirit right now. Well, how the fuck did I miss? What the fuck? What the fuck? Do I lose time looking at the truth bullets? Y'all pissing me off. Y'all pissing me off.
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace he was sick.
Ah,
wait!
What he said?
Wait! The tournament! Would it be the tournament? The game tournament? Cause didn't he?
Why don't you tell everyone?
That, or Wolfgang never told Grace he was
Fuck!
Why don't you tell everyone the truth?
She wouldn't lie. That's what I'm so confused about. What would she not be at fault for? What would she not be at fault for? I'm getting pissed off. Hold on.
Maybe Wolfgang was carried.
Fuck!
No, that's wrong.
I did it. Look at me. After like a couple of tries.
It's true Grace's testimony is inconsistent with where we found Wolfgang's body. But that's not Grace's fault. The only person we should be blaming is Wolfgang himself.
Yeah, that snake bitch.
What the heck? Why are you blaming him?
Because he's a liar. And I've been trying to tell y'all.
Because he lied about being sick.
Seriously?
You can cooperate. Can't you, Toshiko? During the investigation, you told me you saw Wolfgang in the hallways at 8
And she did tell me that, and if she doesn't want to commit, we have Ingrid to tell me.
Yes, I remember now.
Why are you acting so shy all of a sudden?
She developed a headache, so I went to the pharmacy to find some medication. The trip itself went fine, but when I returned to the hallway, I found myself face to face
with Wolfgang? Hold the phone! Toshiko actually saw Wolfgang?
That's what she's saying.
He appeared perfectly healthy and even mentioned going to the tournament. Of course, he never made it.
Thank
I
God.
don't want to be that guy, but can anyone confirm this?
Ingrid can.
I heard them chatting a while in my room. Though I was bedridden like a sitting ghost, I could still make out their voices here and there.
Some sort of stomach bug
Strange.
going on.
He told Grace he wouldn't attend the tournament, but then said the opposite to Toshiko.
Sounds like he was telling fibs to conceal his actual intentions.
And I tried telling
what's
y'all.
his true plan supposed to be?
To go to the boiler room. Most likely.
I'm lost. What business would a guy like him have down there?
Who knows? Somebody told him to meet him there. Oh, the letter. Where is that at? Let me see. Suspicious note. Yes.
This is it.
Thank you. I'm doing something right.
During the investigation, I found this note tucked away inside Wolfgang's blazer pocket.
You can barely make it out, but
damaged.
you know, listen.
The paper looks like it was ripped from a notebook, and the handwriting was done in ink. But some parts are still legible.
Secret 8:15 a.m. boiler room. Close the door.
This mentions the boiler room.
You don't say. That's what we're talking
Exactly.
about, Desmond.
The fact we found Wolfgang in the boiler room, and this note in his pocket. It can't be a coincidence. This note must be the reason Wolfgang went there.
That mention of a secret sure is suspicious.
You don't say.
I'm willing to bet Wolfie's reason had something to do with it.
You don't say.
Agreeing to meet a stranger in some spooky dark place? Wolfgang had nerves of steel.
No, he was a
Ulysses,
bitch.
Grace, do you remember Wolfgang getting delivered a weird note?
No. The only time I recall him receiving anything was when Tozu distributed those envelopes.
I don't know anything about a note.
Really? Wolfgang shared nothing with you guys?
Y'all see.
Guess he didn't want them to know what it said.
Y'all being shocked that he's some secretive asshole. I knew this entire time.
And if Wolfgang wanted to keep this note a secret, he would obviously want to keep the meeting a secret too.
Then the reason he told Grace he felt sick
was to go to the boiler room.
Was to remove her from the picture. Yeah.
Grace, your boyfriend set
Once
you
she's not in the
up.
room, Wolfgang has his opportunity to sneak out and head downstairs. That's also why he encouraged her to attend the tournament.
Grace, he set you up. Oh shit.
Didn't this same guy ask us to share our blackmail with each other? Talk about double standards.
Which is what I've been telling y'all this whole game. Y'all don't listen to
Are we
me.
sure he wasn't just trying to protect Grace?
Protect Grace from what? It's not like
Maybe
the killer was gonna.
He knew he was meeting someone dangerous, so he thought it would be safer not to involve her.
By saying he's gonna step
that does
out
sound
for.
like something Wolfgang would do.
Oh my gosh, y'all get on my nerves. Every single one of y'all just absolutely.
Not to interrupt, but on the subject of blackmail, did Wolfgang ever confront the person he had?
Oh? You don't know whose blackmail he got?
I don't either.
Well, if you recall what Wolfgang said originally.
Oh, Diana was saying that like everybody knew except Ulysses. I was about to say I don't know either. Even if the content seemed horrible, I never got to confront Wolfgang about his weird ass.
Regardless of the blackmail's contents, it would be treated as a matter between the recipient and the subject of the blackmail, and no one else. Which makes me wonder, could whether or not Wolfgang confronted his person clue us into what had originally been written on that note?
I'm not picking up what you're putting down.
I think he definitely had the killer.
If that person somehow realized Wolfgang carried their blackmail, but never came forward about it, they could have demanded Wolfgang show it to them, hence the mention of a secret. However, if Wolfgang did confront his person, I don't see why that same person would then send him a threatening note. Not least act coy about information they both know.
If the person being blackmailed wasn't the one who wrote the note, who was?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Obviously, it would be the student with Wolfgang's blackmail.
oh shit, wait, time out, y'all. It's not me.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes, the secret in question may actually be a reference to Wolfgang's blackmail, not the sender's.
Guys, chill out.
Is there any way to figure out whose secret it is?
We'd probably need to know whose blackmail Wolfgang had first.
Well, yeah, let's stay away from me.
Oh, I've got just the idea.
That was a devious ass
Yo,
chuckle.
person who Wolfgang had blackmail on. If he gave you your blackmail back, can you say something?
No, that was a.
Don't forget the person with Wolfgang's blackmail.
Y'all are some stupid asses, bro. This is like the same thing Diana did. If you're the killer, step forward. Like, y'all.
Hey, person who's got Wolfgang's blackmail.
Oh shit, that was me. Yeah, that was me.
If you're innocent, say something already.
Yeah, that was me. That one right there. I feel like you should say something. If I'm innocent, I should say something. Would telling everyone I have Wolfgang's blackmail really guarantee my innocence in their eyes? I think so. Don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. I think you should go ahead and let them know now, because then hide it and they're gonna be like, oh, why? Don't be pussy. Don't be pussy. I bet half of them didn't even confess who they had for their blackmail, so, like, sorry, I probably should be reading this out loud, but I'm so passionate about this. I think really depend on whether or not Eva, snitch on me, and I'm about to say, Eva, please don't snitch on me.
I was hesitant to admit it, since I knew it would put me on the spot.
Did he have you?
But I'd rather be suspected than be the reason this trial comes to a standstill.
Did Wolfgang have...
Are you confessing? Do you have Wolfgang's blackmail?
Nah, not his.
The way he said that's so casual.
Seriously? Way to be anticlimactic.
No, not his.
However, it's thanks to him that I have my own.
Sean, what you got going on?
Own?
Wolfgang approached me the same day everyone received an envelope. Funnily enough, it happened right after I'd finished speaking with my own person. He and we had a good talk. He gave me his envelope and asked me to take care of it. If you need the proof.
Ah, Wolfgang's envelope had the same signature.
I held on to the letter for
Aye.
safekeeping. This should have all been said sooner. I realize that. I suppose my pride was
John
stronger
is
than my
so
rectitude.
nice, bro.
My mistake for stringing everyone along.
It is all good. You are so helpful and just
mean,
so
at
nice.
least you're honest.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want anybody hating on
True.
John.
Thanks for letting us know, bud.
Indeed.
Now, for Damon, on the other hand.
To acknowledge one's own misdoings is a most virtuous feat, I believe.
Right. It's very noble.
Don't give him the same treatment y'all gave Wolfgang. Don't want to do the same. Let him do the same thing. He'd be like, "Hey guys, I had Wolfgang's blackmail. Oh, you sick fuck. You were probably the one that killed him." And then next thing you know, I get executed. Like, time out. That's not what I said. Would any retreat watch him be like, "Hey guys, would they be just as forgiving?" Well, let's test
I
it.
take it our other blackmail person isn't gonna step forward?
If nothing happens, let's just have everyone recite whose blackmail they got one by one.
Oh shit, Damon, I think you should speak up.
Huh? You sure that's a good idea?
I think you should speak up.
No one's reciting shit.
Oh damn. Who does she
It's
have?
only a suggestion. Calm your farm.
Speak up! Oh my goodness.
Even if we knew who had Wolfgang's blackmail, that doesn't necessarily mean they're his killer.
He's speaking from personal experience, by the way.
It's annoying they won't speak up, sure.
He makes me sick.
But unlike John, they would actually need to reveal Wolfgang's blackmail to prove they have it.
Oh my god, you make me
This
sick.
person might just want to respect Wolfgang's request to keep the blackmail between two people. Especially now that he's gone.
Look at him saving his
I
life.
don't know. Is it really okay if we never find out?
Circumstantial evidence alone can't prove something beyond a reasonable doubt. If we want to solve this case, we need indisputable evidence.
Indisputable evidence. And then look at my hype woman right there. That's
It's
my
like
girlfriend.
doing a jigsaw puzzle without the box art to help you.
The cases? Or...
Obviously, the case. The more
Sorry,
pieces
my
you connect,
necklace
the
just
clearer
like
the
did a
image you're
thing and it made
constructing
it feel like
becomes.
something was crawling on my neck, and now I accidentally
The
unplugged my
clearer the
headphones.
image, the more you can assume about it. Do you see what I'm saying? Once we know how Wolfgang died, the rest of this case should fall into place.
You certainly talk a lot stranger than you used to. But I
She's just
think
more
I get it.
confident.
Well, I don't want to be the one to start, but
Uh-oh.
we can all agree Wolfgang was stabbed to death, right?
Excuse me? No. Absolutely, he didn't know. No, he had no stab wounds on him.
When I was in the boiler room, I saw a knife bobbing around in the water near
Saw
me.
a knife bobbing around, but there was.
And on the ground, there was blood. Dried blood.
There-
on the
it
boiler
had to
room
have been
floor
fake.
And on the hallway floor.
That's gotta be Wolfgang's blood, right?
No. No, this is what happens when you
The
have
knife was
knuckleheads
bloody,
not
so-
investigate, bro.
Huh. Seems like a brawl happened in the hallway.
And he lost.
While poor Wolfie was minding his own business, he was confronted
While
by the
poor
killer,
Wolfie was
who
minding his
attacked
own
him and
business.
chased him into the boiler room.
That would line up with how we found him.
No, it would not. Nobody stabbed anybody, bro. That knife looked fake as hell. That blood also looked fake as hell. That is not what happened. Where did this accent come from? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's lock in. Again. Oh my god. Okay, blood spots. Hey.
Is this really how you guys think Wolfgang died?
No.
The bloody knife is way
Why
too
did
big
y'all
of a
give me
coincidence.
less time and there's more
It was floating in
things?
the water right
Y'all
next to it.
hate me.
Not just that, there's blood on the boiler room floor and along the underground hallway.
A confrontation must have happened in those hallways.
Nah, it was probably a sneak attack. The killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind, and the rest is history.
I'm looking at the Tozu tablet first. Okay. He
With
was
that
not
knife wielding
stabbed.
villain on his tail, Wolfgang had no other place to run but the boiler room.
So, the killer entered the boiler room after him.
What?
Which was when they, you know, ended it.
Let me see what Daimon has to say. Whatever story they're trying to spin here is definitely not the truth. I can conclude that's from the crime scene. From his hands?
Is this really how you guys think Wolfgang died?
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence. It was floating in the water right next to him.
I'm saying it has something to do with his hands
Not
because
just
he
that.
had... Look at how much time I have with all these circles. Well, we don't know if a
Yeah, it was probably a... The killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind.
This bit of a
Is this
confrontation.
really how you guys think Wolfgang died?
The bloody knife is way too big of a coincidence. It was floating in the water right next to him.
Not just that. There's blood on the boiler room floor and along the underground hallway.
What?
A confrontation must have happened.
What are we talking about with the storage closet, bro? What does that got to do with the price of rice? So it has to be either... Why would there be a confrontation in the hallway if he was in the... Oh, shit. Hold on.
Nah, it was probably a sneak attack. The killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind, and...
I don't know. I was just kind of shooting and...
With that knife
I don't know.
wielding villain on his tail.
Stabbed him from behind.
Fuck!
And...
It doesn't make sense, bro. He had no stab wounds.
The killer snuck up on Wolfgang, stabbed him from behind.
Ah!
No, that's wrong!
I hate this game. I hate this game.
Jed, you talk a lot about the knife and the bloodstains on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
But did you ever look at Wolfgang himself?
I gave him a glance. Nothing too deep.
I figured. Had you actually taken the time to look at Wolfgang's back?
That's what I'm
You would have
saying.
noticed a clear absence of stab wounds. In fact, none of the injuries he sustained were the type to cause severe blood loss. Seriously, we went over the same thing with Cassidy during the mock trial. Couldn't you give Wolfgang the dignity of a proper investigation?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey man, it's not like I didn't try. It's just... this stuff doesn't come easy, you know? Nobody wakes up thinking they'll have to solve their buddy's murder later.
Isn't that exactly what you should be worrying about in a killing game?
Not everyone has the stomach for investigating. That's fine. That's why you got people like me to do the heavy lifting.
Oh, he's
Since
so
some
sweet.
of us here weren't able to investigate Wolfgang's body, I'll lay out his injuries. There were 2 marks on the back of his neck, a bruise, and a tiny
I'm
red
so
dot.
glad we have somebody competent
His hands
besides
were
me and
burnt too,
Eva in
so
this trial, bro.
3
Cause
injuries in
damn, it's hard
Besides
doing
that,
all the
I caught
explaining.
nothing else.
Thank you, Jean. You are just such an
Burns, you say?
angel, an absolute angel.
Junior high, my dear Wilson. The killer used a flamethrower.
These
She
didn't
makes me
look
sick.
Like normal burns. Not the sort you'd get from a stove fire, or a hot iron, or a flamethrower, I suppose.
Contradicting my theory outright? Jeez. So this is the thanks I get for vocalizing my thoughts?
Yeah, we should keep him inside sometimes.
Sorry, lass.
Yes, if I may add on to what Jean said. The burns actually bore a strong resemblance to what you might see in cases of corona paralysis.
Oh, look at this
Chiara-
nerd.
Huh?
Right.
Ooh, now this I know.
He's adorable.
Coronoparalysis. It's something which happens to lightning strike victims. Getting struck by lightning is like getting kicked by a horse.
How do you know
The
that?
impact is so shocking. Some people will lose all feeling in their limbs for a few hours.
Damn.
I was aware of lightning paralysis, but even I didn't know its official name. That's a nice head you've got on your shoulders.
Y'all are some smart cookies.
Lots of people tend to overlook the importance of lightning safety, especially where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
My grandpappy once tried working out in the open.
Not the
during a
grandpappy.
thunderstorm. Pure luck's the only reason he lived to see the next day.
Sorry to hear that and all, but what does lightning have to do with anything?
Because Kai, he had the markings on his
if I had
hand.
to guess,
He was electrocuted.
Ulysses, did it look like a big old tree was drawn on Wolfie?
A big old
Wolfie's
tree.
a cute nickname, though, I won't lie.
Yes, that's how I would describe the burns on Wolfgang.
So Wolfgang had lightning strike scars?
Huh? We're trapped inside a building, though. Lightning can't come from anywhere.
Oh my goodness, Kai,
Could he not have been struck before the killing game?
you would have definitely noticed them
Fate
before.
is stronger than will, you know. Perhaps a deity decreed the glow of his altruism from their heavenly abode and felt him a threat.
Nay, those burns were fresh. One look was all it took for me to know that.
Plus, you
If
would
he
have
had these scars before, we would have noticed them anyway.
exactly.
But if those marks were recently inflicted, wouldn't it mean Wolfgang somehow went outside?
No,
Not necessarily.
you don't have to go outside to get electrocuted. My goodness, some of y'all are clueless, and it's pissing me off.
This is only
It's a
something I
game.
thought of
Deep
just
breath
now,
in.
but the reason Wolfgang sustained burns similar to that of lightning strike victims may be because whatever inflicted his burns was equivalent in damage to a lightning strike.
He's so smart. Thank you, Ulysses, for being useful.
The power of lightning?
Oh my gosh, Jet, get out my face. Something equivalent in damage to a lightning strike. The idea sounded ridiculous, but when I think back on the boiler room and what was inside it, he was electrocuted like I have been saying since the investigation. Ulysses theory? Fuck. They want me to click on the generator? Watch they tell you, no, you're wrong.
This is it.
Ah, Lord.
Ulysses, since you write everything down, do you have a description of the boiler room in your notebook?
Yes, I do. Why?
Since some people here never investigated the crime scene, they probably aren't as familiar with the room as we are.
Useless fucks.
So, you should read out your description of it.
Sure. The boiler room consists of a small concrete platform surrounded by ankle-deep water. Throughout the room are boxes filled with various garbage, and in the back looks to be a generator, charred beyond belief. What you just heard is a brief summary of my notes.
Hear that? There's a generator inside the boiler room.
You don't say. I can't believe we
All
have
the
to
things which could
explain
deal
this,
similar
bro.
damage to a
We
lightning
really wouldn't have to if y'all
Doesn't a
just.
generator sound
It's y'all
the
first
most
trial.
likely?
This is the first death. I'll let y'all live.
Didn't Ulysses say it was destroyed?
At the time of the investigation, sure. But it wasn't always destroyed.
It sure was not.
You probably don't remember. But back when we found the dummy, I mentioned something about the underground floor.
I remember all too well when I didn't like Kai. I didn't like half of y'all, to be honest. Still thought Desmond was attractive. I liked Wolfgang.
To be more
Man, the
specific,
prologue was some good times.
It was the boiler room I woke up inside. I hadn't been alone either. Ava was also there.
I woke up first.
She's adorable. Love her.
Yeah.
She did.
Anyway, Ava, you agree the generator
Oh, I've
was
been
in full
calling her
working
Eva.
condition when we woke up.
My fault, Ava.
Right?
Right.
So in the time since you woke up there, the generator was destroyed?
It's the only possibility. As for what destroyed the generator, well, it's hard to say for sure. My best guess would probably be...
What?
Don't waste my
Holy shit! She hasn't spoken for like 15 damn
Two
minutes.
things. First, destroyed is overly vague. Ulysses explained the state of the generator much better. Charred beyond belief.
That's like the same damn thing.
And more importantly, where's your proof the generator inflicted those burns?
Damn, my head was getting to that.
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm
The generator
saying.
must be involved. It's near where Wolfgang is lying.
Like, if you would just let me finish.
Being within range of something counts as proof now, does it? Do you also consider happenstance as conclusive evidence? Funny how the standards shift, if so.
My goodness, wait, no, like, stop putting two bad bitches against each other. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. She's trying to make me look stupid, and like, don't get me wrong, I definitely would let Winona make me look some type of way, but it's just like, damn, I'm in a life or death trial. Right? How you thought you were the only one with an interjection animation? Think again. Sometimes a student will dislike your argument so much that they will initiate a one-on-one debate with you. We call this rebuttal showdown. During rebuttal showdown, your opponent will fling a flurry of remarks at you, and it is your job to counter them. Use the WASD keys to slice through your opponent's argument. Naturally, you will slash in a direction of the button pressed. To slice diagonally, simply hold two keys at the same time. Be sure to pay close attention to the shape, size, and position of your opponent's remarks, as these will clue you into what direction you should slice. Every time you strike white text, the green side of the screen will shift left to represent your argument succeeding. Likewise, every time you miss white text, the orange side of the screen will shift to show that your opponent is winning. If you cut through remarks, you will advance to the next stage. If you haven't, you will retreat. If you're somewhere in the middle, you and your opponent will wrestle for control in a short round of cross swords. In order to gain the upper hand, you must rapidly left click. These are a lot of directions. Now, to the meat of the duel, truth blades. Similar to non-stop debates, any suspected contradictions will be highlighted in gold. Let me make sure I'm still recording because this is a lot of information. Fuck, I didn't see that information that I needed to see. Of course, don't start slicing the second you see gold. Assess the validity of the remark and check you have the correct truth bullet equipped. Now, let's not keep Winona waiting any longer. To battle. Fuck me. Ooh, that's cool animation. DJ Padlock footsteps, I think.
While the generator may look
Fuck.
suspicious, consider the time frame we're working with.
I'm
The only time you saw the generator in full working condition was on the day of our kidnapping. That gives us a period of almost 4 days, in which the generator might have been destroyed.
But the generator wasn't destroyed. That's where the blackout comes.
Blackout. It's impossible for the generator to cause the blackout. If it was already broken prior to the tournament.
What about the blackout?
Hold on.
The
Time
building
out.
may very well have lost its power at any point before or after the murder.
Before? Oh,
you
shit.
only assume it happened during. Not the smartest argument from a supposed ultimate debater.
Okay, what is she saying? She's saying no, the blackout is definitely connected to Wolfgang's death. There's a certain piece of evidence which proves the two events are correlated.
What about the blackout? The building may very well have lost its power at any point before.
Fuck!
Or
That was the
after
one I needed.
The smartest argument from a supposed
Leave me
ultimate
alone.
debater.
Leave me alone, you freak. I'm sorry, she's really attractive. What button do
The
I use
building
again?
May very well have lost its power at any point before or after the murder.
Ah! Too good! Too good! Too good! Too good! In one try, don't play with me.
When the blackout happened,
sorry,
it froze a piece of equipment which had been set up for the game tournament.
Oh shit, it's not on auto. Sorry, y'all.
Mark's DJ pad.
He's like, you gotta involve me in this
While there was no
bullshit?
physical
Yeah, I
clock
got to.
inside the dining hall, a digital one has been built into Mark's pad. If you look at what time the digital clock is frozen on, it matches the time of death listed on the tablet. 9:35 a.m.
Why are you staying quiet and this is your
Mark?
shit?
Is this true?
That's what I'm saying. Like, step up. Hello?
There's no point in me saying anything when someone else has already said it better.
Yeah. Don't it?
Just answer with a yes or no, will you?
Yes.
He's like, damn, bitch, what else do you want from me?
In any case, the matching times are too much of a coincidence.
That's what I'm saying.
The destruction of the generator caused the blackout, and the blackout occurred at the time of the murder. There's no way the destruction of the generator
Shit,
wasn't tied to
oh
Wolfgang's
shit,
death.
get his ass, day one.
What do you
That might be the
suppose happened
thumbnail.
then?
That's a fire ass sprite.
I'm willing to bet the generator's destruction resulted in the boiler room's water becoming electrified. Since Wolfgang was discovered kneeling in the water, we can reason he was standing in it at the time.
Who about to interrupt me now, bro?
Damon, you and I both know that's not true.
Why, Ava?
Did you forget? It's impossible for the water in the boiler room to play a role in Wolfgang's murder.
We did say that, but
because
Ava.
it isn't even conductive.
Ava, whose side are you on right now?
It's not? After Damon and I woke up in the boiler room, I wanted to investigate the flooded area. So, I tested the water. I even redid my test during the investigation, since Damon wasn't sure if he should touch Wolfgang's wet clothes. In both instances, I proved the water was safe to enter. To be honest, neither result really surprised me. Water will only act as a conductor if it makes contact with two separate energy sources.
Look at this nerd. I'm in love with her.
Is just one source.
If you're standing in the water, one outlet should be enough. Speaking from experience, large bodies of water are terrifying conductors during storms. All it takes is one lightning bolt, and the surrounding miles are scorched.
But the generator is a slow, persistent source of electricity. It's not the same as a lightning strike.
Electricity is electricity. Doesn't matter how it manifests. The reason you two avoided electrocution is because the generator's exposed wires aren't even touching the water.
Fuck.
If they were,
Two bad bitches, two
would've
smart
been
bitches
sourced
arguing
right from the
against each
start.
other. I don't know who to believe right now. Oh shit.
Maybe when the generator was destroyed, some of the wiring fell into the water?
You would have seen
Nah.
it.
Even in its current sorry state, the generator's wires are nowhere near the water.
It doesn't make sense for the generator to pose a danger anyway. The
So
point of the
you just
killing
made me
game is
look
for the
stupid in front
students
of
to
all
kill each
all
other,
these people.
Not for the facility to kill the students. A feature of the building killing a student would be a meaningless death because you can't attribute a student killer to it.
She makes a good point though.
As for why the generator's been charred,
I like these two
sometimes
together,
electrical
John
faults happen.
and John and Ava.
Even my ship's
Yeah.
engines have broken under particularly relentless storms. And if an electrical fault caused Wolfgang's death, then his murder is purely on the hosts, ain't it?
Of course! If we were responsible for his death, you lot wouldn't be here discussing it.
That's yeah. So one of y'all killed him 100%. Is the generator really unrelated to the? No, 100%. It has something to do with him. But the timing of the blackout, it's too perfect. It can't be a coincidence.
Okay, since we've ruled out the generator, what else could have electrocuted Wolfgang?
The taser.
It mightn't be relevant, but I did see one other thing on the boiler room floor. A toy gun or something.
It was a
At least that's how it
taser.
came across to me.
Jet.
Not a toy gun, a taser gun.
Thank you.
A taser? I'll shoot electricity!
I'm not sure how the taser fits in with this case, though. It doesn't seem to have been used.
But that's where you're wrong
Nope.
because yeah,
taser was
his
definitely
attractive ass said it was used. So
How so? I didn't catch any sort of string protruding from it.
Not all taser guns release a string when fired. Some are completely wireless.
really,
For those types,
that I
you
didn't
can tell they've
know.
been used if their blast doors are missing. Side note, blast doors are plastic panels which cover the muzzle of a taser. If a shot of
Wait, I
fire
actually
would
want to
pop
look
clean
that
off.
up. Hold on.
When I was investigating the crime scene, I found the taser gun in one spot and its blast doors in another. Speaks for itself, yeah?
And here I was thinking the yellow bits were just random trash.
Where the heck did a taser gun even come from? Last time I checked, there weren't any lying around in the storage closets.
That's actually
Maybe it belongs to someone here.
Who the hell has a
Huh?
Desmond?
Just think about it for 1 second.
Hold on, Mark. Wait, time out.
Everyone here has a dorm room which is themed around their talent. Mine's got DJ equipment. Jet's got car batteries. If that's what we have with our talents, what could someone with a dangerous talent have?
Are you talking about, like, knives and stuff?
He's funny. Mark is funny.
What? Is there something on my face?
A little bit.
Forget this. The person I'm talking about is Desmond.
I feel like he wouldn't know if that's one of his tasers, though. Does he? I'm about to say, does he know that's one of his tasers?
You think the gun is Desmond's?
Yeah.
That's why he said that. Hello.
Hang on. You've got it all mixed up.
Yeah, I feel like he would know if that's one of his
John,
tasers.
Do you know anything about this? As Desmond's roommate, perhaps you spotted something inside his dorm.
Alas, we stayed in my abode. I couldn't tell you if he had weapons.
Talk about suspicious.
I don't.
Did Desmond agree to bunk in Jean's dorm, so Jean wouldn't see the weapons and
So what we're not gonna do is we're not about to turn on Desmond,
Listen,
and he's been
I
helpful.
get where you guys are coming from, but that taser gun, it's not mine. I've never seen anything like it.
No, that's a lie.
Shit.
A lie?
His attempt to foreign innocence wouldn't fool me, not when I know the truth. What proves Desmond is lying? I want to say his blackmail. Is it his blackmail?
I got it.
Shit! Eva had his blackmail.
The blackmail tools you gave us. That's my evidence.
So, wait!
You didn't get mine, did you?
No. But the person who did informed me of what it said.
Wait! Wait! Hold on! Fuck! But Eva didn't Eva have... So Eva... But Eva had his blackmail. So that means Eva would know about his... About him having a taser? Eva! Wait! Why are we putting her on the spot? Hold on. Maybe I'm thinking like too crazy. But if we're talking about his blackmail right now, right? Hold on. Eva had his blackmail. With his weapons at hand, Desmond guards the only one he trusts.
The writing style seems to match. I think it's legit.
That's more than a little suspicious, don't you think? Leaving a bunch of weapons unguarded during a killing
So we're not about to attack. I know he lied.
Don't judge me. This is the first time I'm hearing of it too.
You didn't know there were weapons in your room?
Yeah, that's a little...
Yep. No idea.
Our rooms aren't particularly subtle in their theming. Are we supposed to believe yours is any different?
Right,
It is themed. I'm not denying that. But I sure as hell didn't catch sight of any weapons. If I did, do you seriously think I'd leave them unguarded and risk being found out?
This is true. Desmond is like a really caring...
Yeah. Desmond cares too
That's
much
what I'm
about
saying. Like...
He pointed out the broken doorknobs and gave us the idea to bunk together. Why would he hide weapons in his room?
And leave him
Someone
on...
must have gotten the idea to rifle through my dorm because of my talent, and found the taser gun hidden inside.
Eva, I'm looking at you. Ava,
no other way to
I'm looking at you crazy right now just because of the fact that you had his
Desmond
blackmail.
gets a bunch of guns. All I get is an old game console and a dead controller.
Take the bad with the good, dearest pupil. No one fears game consoles. Well, No one besides parents and the religiously inclined.
This is true.
Enough talking about consoles. Why are you guys believing Desmond so easily?
He's attractive. I'm
if
sorry.
If the taser gun belongs to him, then he's the killer. Any argument he makes against it is just a flimsy excuse.
Where were you like 20? Oh, oh shit. Okay, it got like really intense. Okay. What are our bullets? Grace's testimony, blackout, taser. Oh, okay, Grace's fuck.
Desmond is the killer.
Grace's testimony. Let me see what Grace's testimony says real quick. Grace that okay, let's look at the taser real quick. Let's look at the tasers real quick. Taser gun and taser gun found at the scene of the crime. Toshiko's fetch quest. Oh Lord, I'm already.
The taser gun came from his room.
I had no idea the gun even existed.
Uh-huh.
I was barely in my dorm to begin with.
Because you wanted to draw attention.
Wasn't he outside?
Away from your weapons hoard.
But if this is about avoiding suspicion, why did Desmond say the taser gun was fired? I don't think a killer would draw attention to their own murder weapon.
I was with Desmond.
I call it reverse psychology. You sprinkle in a little helpfulness, and suddenly everyone trusts you.
When the murder happened.
Is Desmond innocent? When I compare the evidence to everyone's statements.
Desmond is the killer. The taser gun came from his room.
I only have so much time. Toshiko's. I need Toshiko's. Because doesn't Toshiko say that he was in the. No, that. The blackout. I'm panicked. The same goes for Eloise. Yeah. Okay.
I had no idea the gun even existed.
Blackout.
I was barely in my dorm to begin
Oh
with.
wait, okay, no, we're supposed to agree.
I
agree. Yes.
I got it.
Too good at this. Too good at this. Too good. Too good. Too good. That
Regardless
first
of
one was a
whether or not
warm up, by the
Desmond
way.
knew about the gun. He definitely wasn't involved in the murder.
Too good. Too good.
Eloise can back me up on this.
Eloise can back me up. Back me up. Please.
Right. Desmond and I, we were together in the courtyard at the time of Wolfgang's death.
Yeah, sure
I
works.
see.
Yeah, sure
And
was.
both of you can be ruled out as suspects.
Yep, they was together.
Don't just take her word for it.
Together.
She could be covering for Desmond.
She was not covering for that.
Jeez,
Okay.
if you have a bone to pick with these guys, at least save it for when we're not solving a murder.
Yeah. Why don't you want to believe Eloise?
That's well, because they have beef. So.
Ever since the investigation, these two yuppies have been on my case non-stop.
Oh shit.
They're obviously working together.
This is
Not gonna
true.
lie, I see where Grace is coming from. When Eloise tried to single her out earlier, Desmond was pretty quick to jump in and agree.
Even so, since the topic has been brought up, I would like to mention something.
Uh-oh. Toshiko?
During my trip to the pharmacy, I believe I saw Desmond and Eloise in the courtyard together.
You also said you were back in the hallways around 8-10 a.m., didn't you? That means those two were wandering around unsupervised. Either one of them could have left the courtyard.
But why? Okay, Grace, you're pissing me off.
Desmond was the killer. What would Eloise gain from defending him?
That's what I'm saying.
Should the wrong vote be cast, nothing about the rules suggests an accomplice of the killer would be exempt from execution.
That's right. And even if she was exempt, Eloise is too nice to be an accomplice to murder.
I wouldn't push it that far. I still think she's gonna kill somebody later on.
Grace, I realize Desmond's irked you, but that's no reason to keep steering everyone down a dead end. Let's move on.
Ooh. This angle's
Person who's always
crazy.
steering others down a dead end, huh? I guess they needed a GPS.
What is Cassidy trips me up. Like actually.
We
Anyways.
should totally thank Desmond for clearing things up now. Not only do we know he's not the killer, now we know how the killer got their hands on the taser.
But that's pointing to Eva or
Now
Ava.
we know how. What?
That's
Someone
pointing
must have gotten the
suspicion
idea to
to
write the room
Ava
door
because
of my
she
talent
had his
and
black.
found the taser gun hidden inside.
I'm about to.
Yup, that is word for word what Desmond said.
What? Sorry, I wasn't
Right.
listening.
Good memory.
All in a day's work, baby.
Ava.
Can you repeat that quote, Cassidy?
Again. But I just said it.
Yeah, but I want you to say it again.
I'm looking at her crazy.
All right. Someone must have gotten the idea to rifle through my dorm because of my talent and found the taser gun hidden inside.
What is she?
Is there something on your mind?
That's what I'm saying. What's going on? Why is he just standing right there?
If Desmond's testimony is anything to go by, then wouldn't this mean the culprit has to be male?
What? Elaborate?
What?
Right. Hold on.
If I remember correctly, all the guys were aware of each other's pairings.
Uh-huh.
With that sort of knowledge, a male student could try and infiltrate another male student's dorm.
None of us knew which room we'd be bunking in.
That's what I'm saying. They kind
It
of.
only takes a quick peek to check if someone's inside or not. Anyone could have done that.
Ava, what's going on right now?
Who's to say the thief didn't barge in before we started bunking?
Or while people were having breakfast.
Seems there was a mountain of opportunities for our culprit to sneak in unnoticed. Doesn't exactly help us narrow things down, does it?
Ava.
Well, guess this taser gun was a bust.
No, because we didn't
Look
even.
on the bright side. If it's been fired, then it's probably what electrocuted Wolfie.
That's what I'm saying.
It
Like,
probably
y'all need to look
suss
at the
out
bigger
who Stella is
picture.
this
Ava!
Why don't we
What the fuck?
talk about Wolfie's other injuries
I'm gonna
instead? You know,
I'm
the
gonna keep
ones that weren't
my
burn
options
marks?
open
Those seem like they could lead us somewhere.
because Diana was also by
Besides
herself
the
a
burns
lot,
on
but
his hands, Wolfgang also had a bruise and a tiny red dot on the back of his neck.
Ava had
a bruise and a tiny dot. Huh? Want to try tackling them in alphabetical order?
No.
Alphabetical order? Now, aren't you full of smart ideas?
No need to thank me. It's only common sense.
Okay, let's discuss the bruise first.
Okay, that has to do with some. Probably, I'm thinking the metal rolling pin, right? Yep. All right.
I think it's safe to say the killer didn't use a flamethrower.
The killer did not use a flamethrower, Cassidy. Wait, no, that's funny.
Maybe
Ever since
Wolfgang
I
got into
whooped
a
her.
fight?
I agree.
Someone might have attacked him and aimed for his neck.
If you can even reach that high.
Right, that man was 6'2".
Either way, something must have hit.
Fuck!
Wolfie
Wrong button.
fell over.
Damn! Why did
no,
Ulysses
thank
just
you.
catch a stray? Something must have caused that bruise on Wolfgang's neck. What could have been? Because didn't even what's his fucking face say that it had a dent in it? Hi.
You can even reach that high.
Either way, something.
Ha!
I got it.
I could have gotten that right, but I fumbled. Sorry.
Kai is right. Something did hit Wolfgang.
Really? Man. And I was only blurting out the first thing which came to mind.
Good job, Kai.
Anyway, from how you're wording things, do you know what that something is?
A steel rolling pin. Where the fuck do you even get that from? He's looking at me. What the fuck? Like,
Wolfgang was hit with a rolling pin.
that's what I'm saying. Where do you even get that
How
from?
on earth did you reach that conclusion?
Because I found it. Wait, no. Do you want to fight? Like, be honest.
Even I found this pin inside storage closet A, which is just a few feet from the crime scene. Coincidentally, the pin also has a dent.
You sure that's enough to say it's involved? could just be a flimsy pin.
Y'all make me upset.
There's something else which solidifies this pin's role in the murder.
What?
Handprints. 2 of them on the
Oh, there is handprints. Okay, we did say that.
So the killer used a rolling pin to attack Wolfgang?
That's what they
certainly
saying.
Explains the bruising on his neck.
They must have wanted him to be unconscious so he wouldn't fight back.
Exactly. It would be easier to drag him into the water if he's not awake.
You reckon the killer purposely put Wolfie in the water?
I sure do.
Damn! With one electrified blow, Wolfgang is zapped to bits with the taser! Since he's lying in the water, he's definitely a goner.
100%. 100%.
Considering the logical ethos of the killer's rectitude, especially when governed under constricting pressure, leaving him catatonic would be the most facile solution.
I guess it makes sense.
After shooting Wolfgang with the taser, what was the killer's next move? Fuck. If I figured that out, I'd be one step closer to solving this case. So they put him in the water, then they shot him with the taser? Do we all agree on that part? Fuck.
So let me get this straight.
Uh-huh.
The killer knocked out Wolfgang with a rolling pin. And then chucked the pin into closet A?
Something like that.
When exactly did they discard the pin?
They couldn't have done it when Eva and I were already downstairs. Because the 2 of us went inside closet A.
Why were you inside the closet?
To find the backup generator, remember? Jed and I checked closet B.
Mm-hmm.
Damon and Kai checked closet C.
Mm-hmm.
Eva and Grace checked closet A.
Mm-hmm.
And Jean and Mark checked closet D.
Mm-hmm.
The killer just discarded the pin before we came downstairs.
Yeah, I think Mark's right.
Yeah, I think that's where the footsteps
'Cause
come in.
The killer could run upstairs
We
and
would've-
go back to their room.
We would have heard it.
Immediately after discarding the pin.
Just because the killer placed the pin earlier doesn't mean they left before we heard footsteps. That's right. There's the footsteps. Guys, I'm getting so good at this. Like, put me in Danganronpa.
Before stairs.
Damn!
Leave me.
I'm sorry, Mark. I apologize. I got ahead of myself.
Because the killer could run upstairs and go back to their room. Immediately discarding the pin.
No, that's wrong!
Too good! Put me in Danganronpa.
Diana, there's proof the killer fled the underground hallway at a later time. When the tournament attendees were looking for a backup generator, Kai and I heard someone run past our room.
Huh?
Indeed we did!
Oh man, that's right. We were just exploring the closet when all of a sudden we heard footsteps in the hallway. That's when Damon decided he was gonna follow where the footsteps came from and entered the boiler room.
Did anyone else hear these footsteps?
Nope. Not ringing any bells.
Yeah, Jed and me didn't really hear it over all our talking.
I heard the footsteps.
Huh? You did?
Well, I initially thought it was my imagination, so I never said anything.
Ashamed to say, I also brushed off the footsteps. Thought I was hearing things. However, since other people can attest to hearing them...
Then someone else was on the underground floor with us.
Yeah, that is what they were saying.
Before anyone tries to bring it up, none of the tournament attendees could have been the person running.
We would have heard the door open.
Since everyone explored the closets in pairs, they all have solid alibis.
I'm sure we can all vouch for that, aye?
Everyone was still in their closets after Damon and I found Wolfgang.
This is true.
So,
considering the footsteps were moving away from the crime scene, I think it's safe to say they belong to the killer.
Wouldn't that mean the killer fled while you guys were exploring the rooms?
Probably, allegedly, but who knows? Oh.
So the killer had been right next to us?
Yeah, allegedly. That's what they saying.
Joy, that's a given.
Huh? How are you so calm after hearing that? The only thing which stood between us and a murderer was a door. What if they attacked us?
But they didn't.
Well, they did it.
That's
So
what
I
I.
would say what the problem
Cassidy's
is.
funny.
Sheesh, you're weird.
Why not run away earlier, though? Fleeing while everyone is searching seems really risky.
Maybe it was a miscalculation?
It's not impossible, I guess.
If not that, then maybe the killer returned to the boiler room after discarding the pin?
Sounds pretty meat-headed if you ask me.
Damn.
Yes, you'd think a killer would use that moment to run away.
Uh-oh.
For the two who heard the footsteps, describe the sound.
It was quiet.
It was kinda socky. As in, it sounded pretty soft. Like the person had taken off their shoes.
Yeah, don't worry. Wait, no, we already discussed that possibility.
Seems this killer was purposefully trying to keep quiet.
Well, yeah, I would too.
Because their footsteps were soft?
Yes.
That seems like a leap in logic.
Why would that be? Wouldn't
No, I get what she's saying.
Wouldn't that be common knowledge? Oh my goodness.
Everyone here has socks on, I'm pretty sure. So any one of us could have run down the hallway.
Just watch somebody be like, I don't got Jets like I don't got
Not
socks.
everyone here has the same
I
kind.
raw dog it.
If the killer had worn theirs, we might have been able to figure out their footwear from the sound it made on the floor. Then we just have to single out the person with that footwear. Man, it would have been so easy to find the killer.
We already can find the killer, though.
Oh, hello?
What?
Eva? Eva?
Oi, are you pulling our leg?
That's what I'm saying. Like, hello?
I'm completely serious.
When has she ever joked a day in her life?
Picture a map of the building complex in your head. The building with the dorms is on the left.
I ain't doing
the
that.
courtyard is in the middle.
Right.
And the building with the tree is on the right.
All right.
Now, try and pin everyone's locations during Wolfgang's murder.
Uh-huh.
Once you do that, the identity of the killer will definitely become clear.
Excuse me?
Is the killer someone whose position we can't place?
The only person I can think of was...
No, it's not about position.
Eh?
Wolfgang's killer can easily lie about their location during
The
murder.
only person I can think of is Diana because she was by
The only
herself.
thing distinguishing their testimony from everyone else's is that theirs can't be corroborated.
Because the 8 of us, right? Damon, Kai, Eva, Grace, Jean, Cassidy, Jet, and Mark, we were all together. Toshiko was with Ingrid. What's his name is dead. Desmond and... What's her name? Desmond and what's her name? Eloise was together. Winona and Ulysses was together. So that just leaves Diana. Diana. Shit. Where's she at? Diana. Say it ain't so.
It has to be you!
Diana, say it ain't so.
Diana, it's you.
I don't think it's her. Now I don't think it's her because it's way too early in the trial to pick a killer.
Her? The makeup girl?
She's the only one here without an alibi. Those of us who attended the tournament can obviously be ruled out. And as for those who didn't,
everybody was paired up with
Desmond and Eloise were in the courtyard. Toshiko and Ingrid were in the same dorm room.
What about Winona? She never mentioned an alibi.
I assume she was with Ulysses.
Give me a break.
Winona and I were in the building with the tree all morning. In fact, yes, Desmond and Eloise should have witnessed us walking over there, as those two were in the courtyard at the time.
Yeah.
I like Winona and Ulysses together. They're a cool pairing too.
In that case, Diana really is the only one without an alibi.
Guys, if she's
Y'all
the
leave my
person
girl
who fled
alone.
the
I know I
boiler
was
room,
picking on
those
her earlier,
footsteps
but
we
now
heard
I
make
don't
a
think
lot
she's
more
the killer
sense.
anymore. It's too early. I don't think it's her.
Heels make a pretty loud clop sound on hard floors, and the underground hallway's floor is pretty hard.
Wait.
Diana would
Ava,
obviously want
Ava,
to
that's
take them
literally
off.
your girlfriend. Calm down.
Also, heels aren't comfy to run in.
Whoa. I didn't even think of it like that. You're totally right, though.
Wait.
Since Diana's the only one here with heels,
Y'all need
she
to...
would have to take them off.
Can y'all be nice?
Guys, what are you talking about?
I think it's way too early to accuse her of being the killer. I don't think it's her
Me?
anymore.
A killer? Do you really think I could be a killer?
The fact you weren't at the tournament is incriminating enough.
Not just that. Everyone but you has an alibi.
I don't think it's her anymore.
I do have an alibi, right, Ava?
Ava?
You
Ava?
woke up with me this morning, and you never saw me leave my dorm.
During the brief amount of time we were together, I never saw you leave. What you did after I left for the game tournament, however, is anyone's guess.
Ava wanted to help me and Cash set up the tournament, so we told her to swing by early.
For that reason, I left Diana's dorm at 8:05 a.m. I know the exact time since her room has a clock. I probably entered the dining hall around 8:10 a.m.-ish.
So much for an alibi then.
Shut up, Mark. I don't think it was her.
Don't tell me.
Holy smokes, it's all falling into place!
It's not.
Are we sure there hasn't been some sort of misunderstanding?
It's not possible.
No, cause
Diana
then
can't be the killer.
it's not Diana. Cause I'm still thinking about how we literally just ignored. Like, hold on, time out. We literally just ignored that Daimon literally said, Desmond's fucking blackmail said this, that, and the third about his weapons, and nobody asked, okay, if you don't have Desmond's blackmail, who came to you about his blackmail and knew about it? Like, the weapons, which was Ava. Like, how are we not questioning? How did nobody question, okay, if Daimon doesn't have Desmond, who had Desmond? Like, because at that moment, Daimon should have, it's Ava. Don't say that. Oh. I fell out my chair. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm missing a wheel on my chair. It has to be Ava. Because maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. But that whole blackmail thing with Desmond and like the person having Desmond's blackmail knowing about the, it's Ava. Cause Ava had his blackmail.
I refuse to believe it.
Looks like some people here aren't willing to face the facts because it's not the facts. Like, literally just ask Diana whose blackmail she had. Fuck. Diana did not kill Wolfgang. Unless Ava told Diana.
If it was Diana inside that boiler room, could she be the one who left the blood trail? Because if so, that might be her blood on the knife, too.
Diana's blood? Are you saying she wounded herself?
Wounded herself? What makes you think that?
I don't know. Why else would the killer's blood be on their own weapon?
Did we not already agree the killer was wielding a rolling pin?
Well, maybe they had both. The rolling pin in one hand, and the knife in the other.
The rolling pin had two hands. No, the rolling pin had two hands. Two handprints.
The rolling pin in one.
Ate that shit up. Like, nobody listens to me when I talk, bro. I promise. Like, I'm right.
The killer was only wielding the rolling pin during their confrontation with Wolfgang.
Oh shit, it needs to be on auto. My fault, y'all.
You can tell just from looking at the pin. There are two handprints wrapped around the edge, as if the killer had been holding the pin like a tennis racket. Which makes sense, because you can swing with more force if you use both hands. And that's what a killer wants when trying to knock out a grown man.
A grown-ass man that is 22 years old, fucking 6'2".
So it was most likely the only other person in the boiler room. Wolfgang Akire.
Okay, wait. Right, I need to listen.
Wolfgang carrying a
Was he trying to kill somebody?
Bullshit.
If you were in his situation, wouldn't you? Wolfgang received an anonymous message asking him to meet in a basement, all whilst in the middle of a
Okay, maybe he's not that dumb.
At that point, doesn't matter how much of an optimist he is. He'd know better than to come unarmed.
A knife isn't super hard to find either. Wolfgang probably just stole one from the kitchen.
And did, because there's one missing from the kitchen. Oh my god, look at wait, no, she's probably.
Besides,
she's just fixing her lips to say something to me, bro. Fuck.
Think about it. She arms herself with the rolling pin and attacks Wolfgang, getting hurt by him in the process. For some reason, possibly because of the blackout, she doesn't clean the blood trail she's leaving, and returns to her dorm room after.
No! That's wrong!
You tell him, Diana. I don't think you did it.
Huh?
I wasn't stabbed. If I was stabbed, then I'd have an injury. But there's nothing, right? There's nothing on me.
Depends. If a vein got nipped, you'd be seeing blood no matter the size of the cut. Of course, that also means a small cut will need bandaging, which I'm not seeing on you.
You may not see any injuries on Diana, but that doesn't mean they aren't there.
Shit.
Huh?
If she wanted, she could simply hide.
She does have like foundation and
After all,
conceal.
someone like her has exactly what it takes.
Shit. Ultimate cosmetologist. Her cowardice is crazy.
I got it.
Talent. As the ultimate cosmetologist, Diana could easily cover her wounds.
Damn.
It makes sense. With the right equipment,
Why is she
could probably
panicking like
disguise
she
even a
did do
bandage
it? I'm
too.
confused.
As Diana's bunking partner, I've seen firsthand how many different cosmetics are inside her room. So unfortunately, I have to agree.
Wow. I don't think it's Diana.
Diana, did I get anything wrong?
Diana.
No. But I...
Get him.
Wait.
Okay, thank you, Kai.
Diana, did you just say no?
Hello?
As in, no, you're not wrong that I covered up my wounds? Oh,
Diana?
crap. Oh, crap.
Say it ain't so.
You guys know what this means, right, guys?
Diana. Diana. It's,
Diana basically just confessed.
I don't think she confessed. Somebody get her a makeup wipe.
A confession? Are you for real?
I don't think it's Diana.
It makes sense, though, doesn't it?
No.
Diana got wounded, which proves she got in a fight with Wolfgang. Which means all that stuff about Wolfgang going to the boiler room, all that stuff really did happen.
So then what about Desmond's blackmail?
I see now what you were saying. Diana. She lured Wolfgang to the boiler room by writing him that note. And when he arrived, she attacked him and killed him. And now, she's been lying this entire trial, hoping we would never suspect her.
I like...
How cruel!
That was a crazy scream just
Diana.
now.
It wasn't me. I promise. It wasn't me.
I don't think it was Diana.
To think she could preach about friendship after committing a violent crime.
Wait, no, I don't want to hear it from you.
Then try and sentence the rest of us to punishment.
Golly, you're right. If we voted for the wrong person, we would have been executed.
It's not. I don't.
That's so fucked!
It is, but
Seriously, Diana? What the hell is your damage?
I say get her a makeup wipe and let her.
Can we at least hear Diana's side of the story?
Thank you.
Her side?
Desmond has not said a single fuck thing in the last 20 minutes.
Diana has, I just think it's fair we listen.
What does it matter what she says?
She might provide us
Look
some
at the
good
evidence.
intellect.
This case, it's closed. We know who the killer is.
I'm just saying we should bring up who has Desmond's blackmail because
Then do it after the vote.
did Diana ever say whose blackmail she had?
No.
Vote? That's right. We have to vote for the killer. Diana, I've proven beyond a reasonable doubt that she's a killer. No, you have not. Because I'm not convinced. I'm not voting for her. If y'all have me...
No.
Why I get this strange nagging feeling in my... Because you're wrong! Why does a tiny part of me want to believe the things she's saying? Because she's telling the truth. Why all of a sudden do I doubt myself? Because you're wrong. Thank God. Okay. What are our Toshiko's suspicious? 3 of them.
Diana
I
was
mean,
the
5
one
of them.
who lured Wolfgang to the boiler room.
Grace's
Once he got
testimony.
there,
That's about.
She killed him immediately.
Then she fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
How could you, Diana? Poor Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
But I would never murder Wolfgang.
If you don't have an alibi, then you obviously did.
But I
wanted to believe so badly that you were innocent. Why didn't I see you for who you were?
It's
If
the
this goes
knife.
on any
The
longer,
hold on.
I'm gonna be sick.
Hold on.
What are we waiting for then?
Hold on. Does it say that the knife was taken from the kitchen? It's not, because if it's not Diana. It's not Diana. It's not Diana, because if she would have taken that knife from the kitchen, she would have been seen by Ava, Jet, and Cassidy. It's not Diana. It's not
Then she fled
Diana.
the crime scene.
Where's Mark? Mark, I'm on your ass.
Poor Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
Poor Wolfie can't eat my ass. No, he was
I
not.
would never murder Wolfgang.
You would not.
If you don't have an
Wait.
Poor Wolfie was only trying
Oh!
to keep us together.
The note. She was.
Then you obviously did.
But I
wanted to...
Wasn't it the note?
If this goes on any longer,
I'm gonna be sick.
Because by the time he was down there,
let's get this over with and vote.
I'm gonna try it. I feel
Diana
like
was
I'm
the
not.
one who lured-
I feel like I'm not
Once he
right.
got there, she killed.
She fled the crime
Excuse
scene.
me? Wrong button. I'm so fucked. That's my second game over. Fuck. I have the right idea though. Okay.
To the boiler room.
Okay. So we have.
Once he got there, she killed him immediately.
Then she fled the crime scene, hoping the rest of us would never learn the truth.
How could you, Diana?
Leave me alone. We have Grace's testimony. I don't think it's Grace's testimony. We have the knife, which I literally think it has something to do with if she had taken the knife, they would have, let me see. Toshiko left the dorms at 8 to fetch Igris home. On her way back, she... It's not the taser gun. Because Eva said she was in her dorm.
Poor Wolfie was only trying to keep us together.
But I would never murder.
Fuck.
If you don't have an alibi, then you
Damn.
did. If you don't have an alibi,
Didn't I
then
just
you
do that? Why the
obviously did.
fuck would
That
I do
doesn't
that?
mean there's
I'm getting
anything wrong.
irritated. I'm getting irritated because I'm not good at it.
Once he got there, she killed.
Shut the hell up. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
Hold on. Grace, you're overlooking a crucial detail.
Yeah, let me know what this detail is, because I'm not gonna lie, I had to look that one up because I was getting agitated.
Do you recall the note I found in Wolfgang's blazer pocket? It asked him to meet in the boiler room at 8:15 a.m. But, according to the Tozu tablet, he died over an hour later at 9:35 a.m. That means Wolfgang didn't die right after he got to the boiler room.
Oh!
What's your point?
My point is that the killer had no reason to lure Wolfgang to the boiler room and then wait over an hour to kill him. There's no guarantee another person won't enter the room during that time. It's in the killer's best interest to be in and out of there as fast as possible. When we originally discussed the note, we lacked the context to properly understand this time discrepancy. But if we go with your idea that Diana killed Wolfgang immediately, then that discrepancy becomes all too clear.
How do you know Wolfgang didn't just arrive late?
He was already on his way when I ran into him at 8:10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
He must have arrived on time.
Same goes for the killer. I doubt Wolfgang would stay in the boiler room for long if no one came to meet him. For that reason, we can assume Wolfgang was knocked unconscious soon after he arrived.
Damn.
But there's such a long period of time between him being knocked out and him being killed. Unless you want to tell me he and Diana were in an hour-long struggle, then I'm sure there's more to the mystery here.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh shit! That might be the thumbnail. I loved that.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh,
Don't you see this is a trick?
I liked that.
All of Diana's blubbering and crying is just a farce to make us think she's innocent.
I wouldn't fall for a farce like that. My only concern is the evidence not adding up.
If you're still not convinced Diana is the killer, then let me show you something you overlooked.
Oh shit.
I call it undeniable fucking proof!
I love Grace. Alright, so we're talking about the knob. The
Damn what Diana says!
The knob.
Not only is she the one person without an alibi, the blood from her wounds places her inside the exact same room where Wolfgang died. How can the killer be anyone but her?
The doorknob was split, so
Diana
he was
lured
locked.
Wolfgang downstairs, why would she take over an hour to kill him? It doesn't make sense. Not when there's a risk of someone else entering the boiler room.
What risk? Diana wouldn't have to worry about anyone walking in because she could just lock the fucking door.
Ah! I forgot the button for the second, so I was like, what the fuck? Help.
The boiler room door can't be relied upon here. If Diana locked it, she would be trapping herself inside the boiler room.
What?
The doorknob has been flipped so that the keyhole faces inside, while the lock faces outside. Had you investigated the crime scene more closely, you might have realized this detail sooner.
You know, we barely even noticed it, so you can't even really say that for real.
Everyone inside the room, not outside. If Diana was the killer, she'd be better off leaving the door open.
How the heck do you even flip a doorknob? Sounds like something only a tradesperson could do.
Meh, you really think so? Swapping a doorknob is easy. Well, last time I did anything like it was a while ago, but Everyone here knows knobs are screwable, right? If you get a screwdriver and know what you're doing, you can rotate a doorknob quick smart.
If you can swap a doorknob, then I guess anyone can.
Right on. Wait, are you saying that like it's a bad thing, or?
Is that why Diana remained in the boiler room after Wolfgang died? She had been locked inside?
What do you make of the footsteps then? If they were Diana's, it would imply she escaped the boiler room. How do you suppose she did that?
Escaped. Wait, timeout. Hello? What the fuck? Wait, what are we doing? How did Diana escape the boiler room? Bro, I don't know the footsteps, but it's not the footsteps. Didn't we deduce that? I don't fucking know. Fuck. I'm upset. It couldn't have been the storage closets, though. Y'all pissing me off. Fuck if I know. Is that that's a bobby pin?
This is it.
Oh!
Near the boiler room door, I discovered a thin piece of metal. At first glance, it didn't look important, but if you were to fold it in theoretically, it would look like a hairpin.
Oh, I'm thinking that's from the taser. That's why I was so confused when Desmond said it was a wireless taser.
It can be done. It just takes a bit of practice.
Diana probably had this hairpin inside her makeup bag, so she used it to fiddle with
Shit!
the lock until it eventually came undone. Which, judging by the timing of her footsteps, happened late into the blackout.
Messing with a lock in pitch blackness. Whew, now that would be impossible for me.
Right. Even if Diana did access light, like through the Tozu trinket, undoing the lock would still be difficult. Way too difficult of a situation to deliberately put herself in.
Was she set up? She was locked inside.
I got it.
She was set up?
Someone else must have locked the door. If we go with our current train of thought, the doorknob was rearranged so you could only lock it from the outside. It doesn't make sense for Diana to rearrange the lock, enter the room, and deliberately trap herself inside.
So did they knock her out
someone
too?
Else must have locked the door. I know this doesn't necessarily clear Diana's suspicion, but it's strange enough to warrant further investigation.
I'd rather resolve this thread before we move on to voting.
Thank you, John.
Agreed. We could easily miss something important if we turn our noses
Which y'all
away.
are. I'm still not over the fact that Eva had Desmond's blackmail and the
What if
tasers.
they saw the scuffle between Wolfie and Diana and closed the door to protect themselves?
What?
Instead of seeking help? Or
So I'm saying y'all
trying
are
to
not making
stop
no
the
sense,
scuffle?
and it's throwing me off.
You say that like closing the door isn't exactly what you would do.
Shit.
What kind of asshole do you take me for?
Any chance they locked it to prevent Diana from escaping?
And somehow unscrewed the doorknob without drawing attention to themselves?
Didn't you hear him?
So
He's
did
talking about the door being locked.
so does
not the door
Diana
not being
say?
unscrewed.
No, I'm confused. Say hypothetically somebody else did lock Diana in there. Was she knocked? She had to have been knocked out, right? And if not, then she would have seen who it was. She would have.
Unless two
This is stressing me
entirely
out.
different people just so happen to interfere with the boiler room at two entirely separate intervals. The one who locked the door is most likely the one who flipped it, yes?
Yes.
Then you should be wondering the same thing. How did they unscrew the doorknob without catching anyone's attention?
Yeah, doesn't sound possible.
Not in the moment, it isn't. But what if the doorknob had been swapped beforehand?
So how
Say this person knew Wolfgang and Diana were coming to the boiler room. They could have swapped the knob in advance, waited for Diana and Wolfgang to enter, and then closed and locked the door.
So the flipping of the doorknob was premeditated?
I would think so.
With what
You
we
know, that's not
currently
something
know,
you do unintentionally,
I'd wager
but
it's our
shit.
safest assumption.
What do I know?
At least until we hear Diana's side of the story.
Which we have been trying to let y'all know this entire fucking time.
Diana, since you were the last person with Wolfgang, your testimony could be our most valuable piece of evidence.
Everybody
yet.
in this
You need to tell me
in
what
this room
happened.
is pissing me off. Everybody. Everybody pissed me. Even you, Desmond.
If not for me, or for you, then at the very least, do it for Wolfgang's sake.
Don't do it for his sake. Hello? Dang.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
I'm really
Diana? Hello? Diana? Shit, don't scare me
I
like
wanted to help. I wanted to make everything okay.
Diana?
But all I could do was be useless.
Diana.
All I could do was watch him die.
Diana?
It's all my fault.
Diana.
All my fault. For doing the wrong thing.
What did
So is this a confession, or?
That's what I'm saying. Oh shit. Excuse me.
Huh?
I didn't kill Wolfgang. And I don't know who did.
Shit.
But I still failed him as a friend.
That was not your friend. That was like a parasocial
failed him
like
then.
leadership going on over there.
And I failed him here.
Girl, shut up.
But if I told the truth, things would be worse than they already are. But now that I've said nothing...
This voice acting is crazy, my goodness. Get everybody in this game like a professional role in voice acting. I'm so serious. They need to be like in animes, projects,
It's
all this
okay,
good stuff.
sweetheart.
Cause this is
Come on now,
this is
take
great.
deep breaths.
Yeah, we'll believe you no matter what you say.
Somebody throw him out. He's the sarcasm. It's looking like Diana might actually be innocent, which I had been saying. We need to talk about the fact that Ava had Desmond's blackmail, and we literally talked about the killer having Desmond's blackmail and taking the taser out of his room. He didn't even know. Oh my goodness. If I can't piece together my own thoughts, how can I possibly piece together this case? I need y'all to lock in. Damon, lock in. I need to keep sight of myself and the goal of this killer. Piss me off. Y'all are going to piss me off. Because if I won't, okay, fuck, excuse me. Let me not try to read ever again. Are we at the halfway point? What's going on?
Has all this murder hubbub left your head in a tizzy?
What the fuck? What is he about to tell me?
Perhaps you need a short break. Something to lighten the mood and let you collect yourself.
What do you want from me?
Something like a nice cup of tea.
Excuse me?
Welcome, one and all, to the first episode of Tozu's Tea Time.
Y'all got me fucked up.
If you haven't already, please sit back and relax. Here, we do not use
The
our
art
brains,
is so
but
pretty
deal
though, but y'all got me
only
fucked up.
gossip. Now, a question from me to you.
What do you want?
What are sheep good at, if anything?
Oh my god.
Most humans, and some sheep, tend to respond with a resounding absolutely nothing. Sheep cannot create art or invent medicine. For goodness sake, they can't even perform music.
Somebody who
speech and
Tozu's voice actor, please get a raise. I'm so
reaching
serious.
the heights of humans. They're practically glued to the lower echelons of the food chain. No matter how hard sheep may try, they will never be anything more than their number tag. I can't say I like that answer. Too pessimistic for me. Plus, what of the sheep who still try?
I'm not listening to a single thing this man says. First of all, I'm looking at the art because it's so pretty. Second of all, I'm so confused on why he's talking to me right now.
When humans have all but deemed them microwavable meals. Isn't
What?
that something admirable? What a shame our sheep had to be so misguided.
What are we talking about right now?
It seems that's about all the time we have.
It really is. Like, I got a murder to
Thank you
investigate.
again for attending Tozu's Tea Time.
You're welcome, gang. I don't want to
No
come
need
back.
for extravagant farewells. I've an inkling you'll be back for tea sooner than you can say Jack Robinson.
What?
Who's Jack Robinson? I have no idea.
Girl.
Ta-ta.
Please, yeah, I'm about to say, please get me back to the trial. Because what the fuck?
Diana.
But
now's your chance
in
to
all
defend
honesty,
yourself.
I probably should have left it right there because what? So yeah, gonna end it right there. If you were not paying attention to the dumpster fire, that was just the first half of the trial because everybody was pissing me off. Diana's now on the chopping block because she's the only one that does not have an alibi. Well, we're kind of taking her off the chopping block right now, but now that they brought up like whoever had Desmond's blackmail knew about the tasers in his room, I'm 100% looking at Eva, which hurts because y'all know I've said nothing but good things about Eva, but it's just like, how did, like, we're overlooking the fact that whoever had his blackmail knew about the taser and obviously got that out of his room, and Damon is the only one that knows that Eva had Desmond, like, it's a lot. So I'm gonna end this episode right here. I thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope that you all are doing great, and I hope you guys are feeling hydrated, and I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna give you a big fat kiss because I love y'all. Mwah. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Toodaloo, everyone. Goodbye.